I have to outrun the bear. I just have to outrun you.
Yeah. Well, guess what?
What?
I'm faster than you.
Since when? I could run circles around you. You crazy.
Yeah, if I stand still.
Michael. Yeah, I know who's going to get eaten by the bear. It's not going to be me.
Do you have a knife on you?
I don't.
Do you have a gun on you?
No.
Well, I've got both, so guess who's getting eaten by the bear? Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm just showing a video on this hiking trip I took with my wife this weekend. And so I thought I'd start it out by just showing you what I was carrying, you know, for this little day hike. Not even a day hike, right? So it was a little, I think it was 1.5 miles out in, and it was a trail, and it was by some waterfalls. So there's not a lot of hiking at all. But I ended up, you know, it was pretty rugged, and to actually get close to the waterfall, you had to do a little mountain climbing. So I thought I'd show you what I carried for EDC. I'm not going to explain all this stuff. It's not an EDC video. It's a hiking video. But I'll show you this stuff real quick. I'm not going to explain it a whole lot. And you can see just what I carry for today, right? For the day I went out. But this is not necessarily what I carry every day. A lot of the things in this pack I'm going to show you. This is my day pack. And I carry them in there all the time. So whether I go to a doctor's office or whether I'm just running around picking up stuff from hardware stores, whatever, I always have this pack with me with some extra gear. And so you really should check out the rest of the video after this look at the CDC stuff, because it's spectacular. This waterfall was crazy. So to start off, you see some little ducks here, and you notice I have my ducks all lined up in a row because that's the kind of person I am, right? But I bought these yesterday when we were out hiking. I stopped in at Arby's to get something to eat, and man, I didn't even think about it. I just had to pick them up because, you know, they're just happy ducks, right? So I don't know. You know, my grandkids will play with them, but I like them. So I carry this. It's a little paracord bracelet. Give me plenty of cord in an emergency if I needed it. My wallet, of course. This is a pouch here. It weighs about 7.8 ounces. It's got 2 magazines in it. This is just a glove pouch. People are used to this, and so that doesn't upset people when they see it. They just think it's a glove pouch. And then, of course, I carry that concealed. It's a little Ruger 380, weighs 4.2 ounces, fully loaded. And have some type of weapon always, especially out in the woods. Lately, I've been EDCing this knife. It's a little different than you've seen on my channel. But it's a large XL Kershaw Natrix. Awesome. I love that blade. And I don't use this a lot. So just lately, you know, over the past couple weeks, I've been, you can see right there, I dinged it up a little. But yeah, I've been, you know, using it. I really like it. It's a big blade. I like big blades. This is a little copper flashlight. It works really well. The thing about this is the way this clip is designed. You can slip that into the bill of your hat. And so you have a light on the end of the bill of your hat. It's easy, it's convenient. And these are things I pretty much always carry. So this is the pack. It's a small pack. And you can see it's an Outpost outdoor products. So it's a Kmart bag. But I got a Kmart bag about I don't know, 10, 12 years ago, and I wore that thing out. They're inexpensive, but man, it just held up. So when it was ready to replace it, I bought another one. These are great packs. They're inexpensive, and they work well. So right up front, I keep a trauma pack of Quick Clot. I keep one of these in the car. This will save somebody's life or your own. And they're chemically treated sponges that'll close up a wound. This is my pouch I keep my GoPro in. And that's pretty much all I have in there. This pouch right here, I keep a phone battery. And so it has multiple hookups here. And this battery has a flashlight if I need it. I don't ever use a flashlight, honestly. But this will charge your phone up about 8 times. And not only that, the flashlight I have is rechargeable. So it'll recharge my flashlight if need be. And, you know, bear in mind this is not an expedition kit. I've got some, I always carry bug spray on me. I don't like bugs. And some mints and some chewing gum there. Over here, I have some pens. I have some paper in there to write on if need be. I carry this. This is good for sanitizing wounds, but, you know, I just use this stuff all the time. I carry some in my pocket, and then this is in my bag. And another thing I always have on me is this Orajel. I had a tooth broke one time when I was out hiking, and it was excruciating. So I always carry Orajel. It does a good job of numbing you out. I always carry this. I've got a bunch of these. This is just a cheap Energizer headlight, I think. Can't even remember. I don't know. Anyhow, these headlamps work really well. You just never know. And if you're delayed in the woods or in a breakdown in your car on the way home, it's just so much easier to have a headlamp and have both hands free. If you look down here, I don't carry a lot of food. Usually I have a bag like this. This bag was full. But this is all the energy and nourishment you need for a couple days, actually, if you get into trouble. And bear in mind, this is like a little trip, right? So extra batteries for my flashlight and for my headlamp. What else do I have in here? I've got a little, one of those little thermal blankets. You know, this could be cover if I absolutely needed it to be. But a lot of times, you know, when you have somebody in trauma, like where I went, if somebody fell down the mountain, where I fell down the mountain, the first thing that happens is you're going to go into shock. And these blankets are excellent at, you know, keeping somebody from going into shock. And that's pretty much all I got into there. And on the other side, there's a little pouch here. I always have a compass. I usually carry a compass in the car. This is one of the most underrated things in modern humanity. They're just good to have around if you get lost. I always have a multi-tool on me. So one of my clearest memories, I was out in the Everglades. Me and my father were fishing. We came across a couple, a man, woman, and child. The child was in distress. He had got a hook clipped through his mouth. The father didn't have a clue what to do. They were really upset. Like, the kid's not going to die from a hook in his mouth, right? But that's the way they were acting. My dad pulled out his tackle box, got a pair of pliers. He clipped the end of the hook off and pulled it out the other side. And then my dad sewed the where the hook went into up with the monofilament line and a needle he had. Would you do that today? Right? That's a lawsuit. But anyhow, so I always carry these. Yeah, you know, a lot of guys don't. Oh, I'm not going to use that. I'm not going to be taking bolts out in the wild. But having those pliers and like a saw that has a saw in it, leather punch, they just really come in handy. So I always have that in my bag in case, just in case. And this isn't like a camping trip. This is just little stuff, you know, I took out. So up here you get a little top pocket. I got my sunglasses up here. I wear glasses, so they're just inserts. And then I carry a really nice True Night flashlight. This flashlight is rechargeable. You can see it right there. And just fantastic light. You could break this down to a smaller flashlight. And it carries the, what is that? 18650. So these batteries last a long time. They're lithium, and I carry, that is a rechargeable battery, but I also carry extra ones, and all of mine are rechargeable. So this thing will last a really long time. Anyhow, that's what I carry. I always carry a belt with me, tactical belt. Most of the time, this is what I'm wearing. A belt is just an unrated piece of gear on that you carry. If you're going to carry a belt, why not carry a belt that you could use? And these are really tough. And you could use them to make a tourniquet. You can use them to lift stuff up with. Recently, I used this to tie my trunk down when I was out garage selling, and I didn't have any string to do that. So anyhow, that's what I carried on just a light hike this weekend. And check out that video. I'm going to make it separate than this since this got on to be so long. And check out that video, man. That waterfall is absolutely phenomenal. Thanks again, guys.